Highview, super excited to come to you this week and to introduce to you our candidate for senior adult pastor. I love our staff here at Highview. We take great time and prayer to make sure that we have the right people in the right place. And I'm super excited to introduce to you Dale Anderson, our candidate for senior adult pastor. Cannot wait to see what God's going to do in and through him, because what I love is I love it when the Lord raises up someone internally through Highview. Dale has been a member of our church for 15 years. And so I'm excited to see all that God's going to do in and through him. So Dale, man, welcome. And I'd love for you just to share with our church just your testimony, your call to ministry, just some information about you and all that God's doing in and through you.
Sure. Delighted to. I was raised in a godly home where I had every opportunity to hear the gospel. When I was 7 years old, following a week at camp, came home, had the gospel shared to me, came to understand my need for a Savior. I realized that I was sinful like all of us, and my parents explained the gospel to me again, and I went up to my room and prayed to receive Christ. And at that point, I had the privilege of being nurtured through the Navigator ministry, and went on to college, and really thought I was going to go into business. But the Lord began to use various experiences to begin to direct my attention to a call to ministry. In fact, we were in South Carolina working on my MBA, and I was working on some things, and my wife Cindy said, "Is your heart really in this?" And we began to pray about it, and realized that God was in fact calling us to ministry. We were at the time youth leaders in our church, and got real excited about that. In fact, had the opportunity as a result of doing much more ministry in that church. Went off to seminary, and at the end of that time planted a church, and was there for 18 years. And then went to Southern Seminary, where I've been for the last 16 years until this day.
Dude, that's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And I want everybody to know, where were you born? Where were you raised, Dale?
Born in someplace called Philadelphia.
Man,
yeah.
that's an amazing place. I mean, like
Eagle and Phillies fans.
I love it. Absolutely love it. But seriously, let's talk about a little bit just about your call here and just the plans, the things that Lord is laid upon you just for our senior adults and the ministry here at Highview. I'd love for you just to share a few things that the Lord's laid upon you.
Sure. Interestingly enough, about 5 years ago, I was talking with a friend and shared with him the fact that I had this growing burden for senior adult ministry. And he was not part of Highview. And just the realization that the seniors are a choice generation. They have modeled faithfulness for the rest of the church for years, what it means to walk with Christ. I look at a passage like Psalm 92, where it talks about those who are faithful in the Lord, who are continuing to bear fruit and growing evergreen, even in their older years of life. And I find myself thinking, that's what I want to do. Yeah. And that's what I want to see in our senior adults as well, to see that the opportunities are many. Our seniors have much to offer to the church. I'm very much a believer in an intergenerational church experience. But at the same time, there's a need to minister to our senior adults. So we're hoping to be able to blend those two things in senior adult ministry.
Man, that's awesome. I'm super excited about all that the Lord is going to do. Highview, just a reminder, we are going to have a vote of affirmation because Dale is a candidate for the position for senior adult pastor. We're going to have that vote, though, over a couple weeks because of the pandemic, and we can't have everyone here at the same time. We are going to be taking a vote of affirmation on the 9th and the 16th. Just want you to be aware of that. Just to know that this vote comes as a recommendation from our staff development team, our executive team, and our deacons, who have brought a unanimous recommendation of Dale Anderson. I want you to know I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see all that the Lord is going to do as we keep our eyes upon Jesus, the author and perfecter of faith. Love you guys. Cannot wait to see you.